I'll come over here. No, because my shit should come up here for comments. Oh, we are live. Look at that. That was quick. That was freaking quick. Doing it live. Are you still there, Jackal Monkey?
Did we lose him?
Look, as soon as we went live, he freezes. Can you believe that?
Yes.
What in God's name is going on? I mean, as soon as that's our luck.
Mm-hmm.
That is certainly our luck. Did I not connect this to my? We are really, really fucking prepared, Jackal Monkey. There, I'm not sure. Let's just hit remove there. Let's try to add him back. Maybe if he just magically pops back in, who knows? Look at this. Oh, no. Oh, there it went. There he went. There he went. Bye-bye, Jackal Monkey. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We got Mrs. Dreads here. They haven't even started the fucking podcast yet. That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm over here trying to get my notes on this computer. Go on, am I up? What is going on here? Go on, there I am. Woo! Right here. Yee-hoo! Man. That's funny. As soon as it was like, oh yeah, we were just talking like, oh man, this is gonna work good, man. You sound good and everything. This is gonna work really well. And hey man, let's do it. Fuck it, we're going live. And bam, Jackal Monkey's like,
Are you froze now too?
I say, and I mean, it's like, wow, awesome. I mean, that's just how this is gonna fucking go, huh? Now I can't get. Why does God hate me? It's because I climbed out the bathroom window at church that one time and tried to escape.
It may be.
Why? I don't understand. I've done Lost Jackal Monkey. I'm fucking 3 minutes into this thing, and everything falls apart on me. Right.
It's like the lost call.
I know, right? Let me turn this off, turn it back on again. Let's see what's going on. I mean, this is hey, what? Let's watch Kurt fumble and bumble around. Watch this. Oh. Do we have a Jackal Monkey sighting? Do we have a Jackal? Do we have a Jackal Monkey? He's back.
There we go. I don't know what the hell happened there.
What happened to you?
I don't know.
You don't, do you?
I was going bleep 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 bleep.
All right. Well, I guess I better roll some intro music and get this shit going right now before anything fucking else happens. So, that being said. Fucking intro is like 5 minutes long.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think I need to do that. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing something a little different. Well, because for one, we're on and it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. I forgot to hit record on the audio, but that's all right because Doesn't really matter. You know what? I'm not even going to do that right there. You know why? Because I'll get the audio some other way. Anyway, this is a Serial Killer Sunday. That's right. All of us fucking retards here at the Night Living Dreads podcast. Me being your head retard. And, of course, we have Mrs. Dreads sitting across from me. She don't like to be on camera. So you're not going to get the pleasure of seeing her. You have to deal with my ugly mug. And, of course, we have our beloved Jackal Monkey. How are you, sir?
Doing good, doing good. How are you doing, man?
Man, you know, living the fucking dream. We were going to have Mr. Don Black who's going to join us. But it seems as if... am I out here? Out here doing shit on the fly. Like the fly. I don't know. That wasn't really a fly, was it? That wasn't a fucking fly. It was. Right. So we're going to try every Sunday to maybe kick off at right around 8-ish because you never know what the internet gremlins are going to be up to on a day-to-day basis, and you never know what's going to happen. We had a little, you know, fucking just bottom fucking fall out right from the get, man.
Yeah, no shit, right? It's like fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. You are not going on. Nobody wants to hear your ass.
Fuck.
Right. And we were just talking about, man, everything sounds good, man.
Yeah, everything's running smooth. Everything's going great, and then bam.
Right. So, yeah, every Sunday we're going to try and do this, man. Just talk about a serial killer. You know, I mean, some are going to be probably known. Some are going to be maybe a little less, hopefully a lot more lesser known serial killers than known, because those are always the more interesting ones, man. I don't know about you, but I find a lot of interest in like the early 1900s serial killers, man, because they always use fucking axes, and it was always like on a fucking farm or a plantation, man, where old crazy dude just hacked somebody up with a hatchet that he found, rusty fucking hatchet, like Lizzie Gordon shit.
Cut you to pieces.
Cut you into fucking pieces, boy. That could go back to the castration story, cannibal castration story we covered a couple weeks ago. The eat your weenie. Eat your weenie.
I'm going to eat your weenie.
And speaking of going to eat your weenie, that was actually that was the name of one of our podcasts right there that you can find right there in that cute little graphic right below my body, my head, my body. nightlivingdreads.com. You can check it out over there. You can also come and join us over there at the Facebook group. It's pretty fun over there, man. Do some pretty wild shit. And our beloved Jackal Monkey here, you know, does a lot of fucking like special effects and mask and shit. I mean, do custom shit.
Mask making.
All that, and bam, there you go. Nightmare Ninja Studios 2018 right there. You can check out probably a lot of the shit that you've done here lately, right? And
I haven't done any pictures or anything, but I definitely got a lot of shit in the works right now. Got quite a few blanks from my buddy Jeremiah Dizzy Day over at 6 Feet of Separation. Like I say, if anybody, if you're a hockey mask maker, or if you just want to, you know, try, you know, take a hand at trying to paint a hockey mask, you know, he has the best blanks out there, period. And he's one of the fucking best mask makers out there himself too. Like, he does some insane fucking work.
Nice. There you go. So I'm sure they could probably get a lot of that information over there at your Facebook page.
Oh yeah. Awesome, check it out.
Check her out, man. And here for the next minute or so. I mean, I could sit here and probably, you know, thank and give, you know, little shout outs to a lot of different Facebook groups and things that you know, Night Living Dreads Facebook group you know, messes with, and but you know, that would take too long. So they're right down there at the bottom, the little ticker. There's a good handful of a lot of the ones that we like to say what's up, that we support, do a lot of share for shares. You know, if you're an admin or something, don't see your group down there. It's not because we're hating on you. I promise.
We love
It's
all
not-
you guys.
We love all you guys. So we'll leave that up for a hot second. But our very first show, I don't know where this just popped in that we should do Aileen Wuornos, very first episode of the Serial Killer Sunday. Aileen Wuornos, man, what a crazy, I mean, crazy. God, see, I caught myself already. I'm not sure how to even,
She was fucked up from the get-go, man. Like,
yeah.
from the fucked off upbringing to the shit that happened into her later in life. Like, she was fucked all around, man. I mean, again, it's one of those deals like we were talking about that way. It was perfect breeding ground for a fucking disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, it really was. She was born February 29th. She was a leap year baby. February 29th, 1956. I don't think we'll hold that against her because you know what? My grandmother was actually born she was a leap year baby as well. So Aileen Wuornos shares my grandmother's birthday. So I must be related to her somehow. She's like but yeah, so I'm just hold on. There we go. I'm trying to do 14 things at once. It's not working. She's born in 1956, and she died lethal injection October 9th, 2002. She was 46 years old. I mean, this is the thing. We could say, okay, in the span of a year, okay,
right.
She killed 7 guys in the span of a year. Her first, call to defend herself was to say it was self-defense. Okay, I was just out there getting my hustle on, getting my grind on, selling this booty, getting my shit pussy all together. You know what I mean? Tightening up the old shit pussy, gonna make an extra, few dollars tonight. For
getting me some damn monies.
So, she's out there hustling. I get it. All right.
I mean,
now, but she's out there crying victim the whole time, like every single time in a matter of a year, man. It's like she's getting raped and beat up like every time you turn around. Are you buying that story? Any part of that story, Jack or Monkey?
Like, yeah, man, like the first one, like I said, was that one I could is a maybe for me. Like I said, I would have hated to have been on the jury. Like, because in that case, but then again, too, they didn't bring it to light in the case in court. The guy who allegedly raped her had already been to prison for attempted rape. And he served like, what was it, like 10 years or some shit, something like that. But
right.
Like, I mean, come on, along with a host of other shit. So I mean, the dude was a fucking scumbag. So I mean, it's her story was kind of believable, at least the first one. But like for it to just happen over and over and over, it's like and now we have what we have with every other serial killer. We have a pattern, just a repeating pattern. You know what I mean? So,
and one that starts to lose its, I don't know, validity, I guess, after a while. It's like
right.
I don't know, man. I'm hearing the same thing over and over and over and over. Yeah, okay, whatever. What do you think, Jody? What do you think? I want to know what you think. What do you think, Jody?
Shut up.
Oh shit.
Oh no, I ain't gonna put it out there yet. You get a little bit further down into the case, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Do you know what podcast you're on? That's about as deep as we're getting right there. We done hit the bottom of this pool, baby, already.
Oh shit.
No, I mean, it is. It's like sometimes it's like, wow, man, I kind of believe her,
Right.
because with the whole, getting beat up or getting raped or this or that or getting ass raped and then little bottles of rubbing alcohol squirted up in your butthole and
Yeah.
I mean it's like yeah, there's some sick motherfuckers out there that'll do that. I mean, no,
Right.
not mine. I mean, not that couldn't happen, and that it not that it couldn't happen to somebody who pretty much goes out and sells their hoo-ha on a nightly basis. You're a prostitute. That's part of the job. It's going to happen, right? I mean,
And when she's on the stand and she's talking about that happening with the whole,
Right.
she seemed a little like you could almost tell that she was lying.
yeah, like making it up on the spot. Did you see that clip? Because that was in the one documentary. Yeah, what'd you think about that?
Yeah, that was damn good. I enjoyed that. I finished that up a little bit earlier today. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god, dude! Like her lawyer was a fucking character too. Oh my god. Well, him and Arlene both. Like Arlene, the woman who came in and later on adopted her.
Right. She was scarier than Aileen. Than
that
Wuornos,
whole thing was,
as they called her. Yeah.
Yeah. That whole thing was just very strange. Very strange. I mean, the lady was claiming to be like, she was super Christian and, she was doing this because, God was, calling her to help her, and come to find out she's fucking trying to make money behind the scenes too. Just like everyone else, she taking advantage of her,
Right,
again,
right.
like everyone, her whole fucking life, and it's sad, it's just sad.
Here's something that Amy brought up, one of our admins over there at the Facebook group. She says, I see her in the same way as the killers who target sex workers, except she targeted guys who seek sex workers.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, totally.
That's
I mean, that's pretty much yeah.
It's pretty much what she did, because I don't see every single time as an act of self-defense, and she played that shit right up to the end, because she even played it, which we are going to play you guys the video. It's about 7 minutes long of her, pretty much her last interview that was done with this documentary filmmaker, and I wish I had his name down somewhere, but I do not. Anyway,
his first name was Nick.
Nick, yeah. But anyway, yeah, she was talking to Nick, or Nick was talking to her. They were talking together the night before she was going to be executed, and it's about 7 minutes long. It's about all it lasted, and it could have been cut just a little bit, but I don't think too much of it was cut. Not the way this guy does his documentary, and she even said it there. You're sending a woman who was raped. You're executing a raped woman, and blah blah blah. So she was still carrying that whole, I was raped. This was self-defense. This was plausible. I was helping to keep other women safe from being raped and beaten and whatnot. So I'm going out as kind of the Dexter character. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. That's totally like the kind of vibe that I was getting too from that.
Yeah. So Amy, again, she says, let me throw it up here on the screen. Oh man, my thing is doing weird stuff. Okay. She put bam. She seems to enjoy the violence because that was her release. Yeah, she didn't have a very good upbringing. I mean, even I guess speculate a little bit of incest, or her and her brother, was it?
Yeah, and her dad.
What's that?
They don't remember really anything happening with her brother.
Oh, as
It was
far
her
as
dad.
well, her dad
Yeah,
too.
her
I know her
dad.
dad was a
Yeah.
little over friendly. So
And then and then yeah, her dad's friends and everything too. Like it's just yeah, it's terrible.
yeah, I mean, like Amy had mentioned in the chat room there, a serial vigilante or something, like going after these people that have caused the same kind of pain to these women that she felt because she was,
Right.
I guess, legitimately raped, and there was a lot of, I guess, some sexual abuse, and I mean she was very promiscuous. I mean, from the age of like 10 or 11. She's having sex with boys for like cigarettes and lunch money or something. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need a snack pack, damn it.
Yeah, God damn
Hey,
it. I gotta get me a Lunchable. Shit. God damn.
zip.
That's taking a little too far. Shit.
Right, man. How bad do you
God
want
damn, I
that
got
cheese and
$1.50.
crackers?
Shit. You ain't gotta do all that. God damn. I got you.
I got you, Bo. I got you, man.
Shit.
My goodness, right. So yeah, I mean, but
Yeah.
that was what she did. I mean, that
Yeah.
was how she rode, and that was just a lifestyle that she just slowly but surely just got so enthralled in. And I mean, she was all over the place. She was hitchhiking from here, from there. She was from Michigan. She yeah, what is it? Where the hell was it? Where did I see it at? Oh, there it is. Rochester, Michigan, is where she was from. But the seven men, that was all in Florida, down
Right.
there. Mickey and Donald and all them, they were all running around. Yeah, between 1989 and 1990, shooting pretty much all of them. That was her weapon of choice kind of thing. And she shot them all.
Yeah.
7 men in a year. She's a busy girl. And then having a relationship with is it Tyra? What was that? Was that her girlfriend's name, Tyra?
I think so.
They called her Ty, I
Mhm.
think. Ty.
Yeah, they called her Ty. Yeah.
She yeah, so I mean them two are together, and all of these things start. I think the first, well, actually, let's go down some of these victims, and you guys just jump in whenever if you have something you want to throw in about. The first victim was a 51-year-old man, Richard Mallory, sorry, from Clearwater,
Yeah.
Florida. He was the owner of a electronics repair shop. December 1st, 1989. His car was found abandoned in Volusia County. 12 days later, his body was found several miles away in a forested area, having been shot 3 times and wrapped in carpet.
Yeah, and that's the guy who had already been convicted of attempted rape and
Right,
too.
right. There's a vigilante, theory, which I can get, I can understand that. So, oh my goodness, that's funny.
No.
That's funny. The second victim, 43-year-old David Spears, Winter Garden construction worker. He was from Bradenton, Florida. His naked body was found on a dirt road in Citrus County on June 1st, 1990. He died from 6 bullet wounds to the torso. That'll do it every fucking time.
Yeah.
Every time.
That'll do it. That'll get you.
That'll get her. 6 slugs right to the old sweet spot there.
I don't know which one was
Yeah.
it that we seen that they were shot 11 times and lived.
I know that. Well, who was that? What was that? Yeah, I can't remember. But weirder things have happened, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I shot him 6 times.
I know. It's getting Dr. Loomis flashbacks.
Yeah.
You got damn Michael Myers running around here.
Yeah, no shit, right?
The third victim, 40-year-old part-time rodeo worker. Woo! So Charles Carskadden? Whatever. Oh, Charlie.
Good old Charlie.
Good old Charlie. He's a damn good part-time rodeo worker. I tell you what. First in line if they ever get a full-time job opening. June 6, 1990. So just 5 days after they took out, the 6 bullets to the torso guy in Pasco County. His body was found with 9 small caliber bullet holes in his upper chest and torso. He must have been a fighter. He got 3 more. Let's see here. The fourth one is 50-year-old sausage salesman. This one for the ladies. Troy Burris from Ocala. His body was badly decomposed and found on August 4th, 1990. Did he freeze again? He's gone. He looked like he was really getting into it too. His body was found in a wooded area in Marion County with only 2 bullet holes, 2 bullet wounds. That's it.
Just took it easy on him.
Took it a little easy, yeah. The 5th victim on September 12th, 1990, 56-year-old Charles Humphreys. He's a former fucking police chief.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And child abuse investigator for the state of Florida. Now, I don't know, because a lot of people have, really looked into whether or not, just gone down, different, areas and avenues in this case. So I wonder if maybe, he was killed because, maybe Aileen was she pursued by, a child abuse investigator or something? Is there some kind of link there that would draw her there to take?
Or he didn't help her the way that she thought.
Yeah, right. There's some kind of relationship there, I'm thinking. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Because I think he's the one who tried to help her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because there was one that she killed that he was genuinely trying to help her.
Those are the ones you got to watch out for.
I think it's probably because of, like you said, something in their past that
right.
He might have been the investigator when it came to the shit going on with her dad and didn't handle it the way she thought he should have handled it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it makes sense. Yeah.
Didn't get her out of the house
And yeah, because you think, all right, this guy's a former police chief that, and not saying that police chief and those that you're supposed to be, looked at, so highly and whatnot, they not like they can't go out and get a fucking prostitute.
Right.
So, but, I don't know, he's a construction guy, construction worker, sausage salesman, former police chief. And,
part-time rodeo worker.
Rodeo worker, right? Let's see. His body was found. He was fully clothed. Found in Marion County with 6 bullet wounds. 6 bullet wounds to the head and torso.
Try this one more time.
Welcome back. I need to get the Welcome Back Cotter theme on the sound pad. That way,
yeah, no shit, right?
I can just play that when you come back. Welcome back.
Oh shit.
But we were just talking about Charles Humphreys. He was the former police chief and child abuse investigator, and we were just kind of making small talk about that, hoping you'd jump in. Stating that, maybe me and Mrs. Dredge were thinking maybe this is somebody she had a run in with, prior, whether he was trying to help her, whether he was investigating her personally. What do you think? Do you think there's any kind of, or did
that's
I just?
That's what I was thinking too. Like they've somehow, because of that, I think that they somehow cross paths in some form of fashion.
I agree. Yeah. So let's see. Victim number 6 is what we're up to. 62-year-old Walter Gino Antonio, truck driver, part-time security guard, and member of the Reserve Police. His nearly nude body was found on November 19th, 1990 in Dixie County with 4 shots to the back and the head. His car was located 5 days later across the state in Brevard County So yeah, she was known to do that. She'd rob them, she'd shoot them, which I think was her MO anyway in most of these cases. I mean, not saying
Right.
she roughed up in some of these cases and probably could have had a possible, argument on whether or not she, it was a self-defense. I ain't saying that didn't happen in some, fucking way.
Right.
But I mean, for the most point, it was okay. Get these guys out there, and it's usually like in a wooded, secluded area. Get them out there. Bam, put a couple, slugs in their head, fire 6 in their chest, rob them, take their car, drive so far. And a lot of times she's robbing people and stores and getting like I don't know, like a 6-pack of beer and $30. I mean,
right. I mean,
like,
come the fuck
I
on.
even do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she wasn't really bright, and that was a big part of her big defense too. Like, oh yeah, I'm not a serial killer. She didn't like being called that.
Yeah.
In a lot of the interviews I see, she didn't like being called a serial killer. It's like, no, you can't don't call me that. And because she was like, well, I didn't. All I did was, shoot him in, self-defense. I'm not a serial killer and blah, blah, whatever, bitch. Yeah, you're a serial killer. The 7th one, the final one, the final victim, 65-year-old Peter Seams, retired merchant seaman who spent, he said seaman, who spent much of his time doing Christian ministry outreach work. His car was found in Orange Springs on Independence Day. Happy America. Happy America.
Woo!
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday. Here's a dead body.
I got you a dead body.
Don't forget to blow out the candles.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Witnesses identified Tyria, whatever. That's her girlfriend, Moore, and Lee Wuornos, which was her nickname, Lee, as having abandoned the car after crashing it off State Road 15. A witness to the accident said the two women struggled frantically out of the car, cursing at one another and throwing beer cans into the bushes, both with minor injuries.
Damn bitch, I told you not to go so fast.
Take this bush, beer can.
We gotta throw out the bear now. Shit. Get rid of the evidence.
Right. Oh
yeah,
man.
And then she fucking ripped the fucking the license plate off with her fucking bare hands.
Right.
Yeah, and then they fucking try to get away. Try to get away, and fucking fire department whenever the fire department showed up to the accident, they were fucking asking her. They saw her walking down the road. They were like, hey ma'am, did you have anything to do with this? She was like, fuck you, what the fuck do you think? Hell no, I didn't. Get the fuck away from me. So they just left her the fuck alone.
You fucking crazy bitch, sorry, man.
Yeah. They're like, well, fuck, shit. We're just gonna leave this crazy bitch alone. Fuck.
Shoot her.
Get her with the water hose.
Oh my goodness, man. So yeah, I mean, there's just well, oh God. She was actually apprehended, I believe it was January 9th, 1991 at the Last Resort Biker Bar in Daytona Beach. That was said to be her favorite little hangout there. All the bikers down in there, and that's where she go in there and swindle motherfuckers, and get them taken. Hey, you won't have a good time, and and a lot of them would. They did. She says she was arrested on an outstanding warrant following a lengthy investigation into the recent homicide. They had a considerable amount of evidence. I mean, there's no real way she was getting out of that one.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
no.
I mean, no, they had her fingerprints. Yeah,
They
and
had DNA. They had all kinds of shit. So she was grade A fucked.
Right. And I mean, they didn't just have fingerprints. They had fingerprints on shit that was pawned that the the guys who died owned. And they knew that they owned them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and now you got, these dead people fucking shit you're pawning.
Yeah, come the fuck on.
She was dead to rights. 2 days later, they tracked down her girlfriend Ty, and she was tracked down in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And
Scranton, PA.
And here's where it gets. I don't know if this is just I guess proper SOP, whatever, but it gets a little weird here because it's almost like, man, yeah, she turns state's witness on her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she Moore, that is Ty, and she works with him to trick Wuornos into admitting that she confessed, basically. Just try to work a confession out by saying, man, the police are fucking harassing my mom and everything, and she puts on a little fake act on the phone to get Wuornos to take and do that, because that's what friends are for, right? So, but she didn't want to, because, all right, now check this out. She didn't want to, I guess, go down, right? Because she could have very easily gone down too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what?
Oh yeah.
Who in their right mind is going to believe she knew nothing about what the fuck was going on over the course of the past?
She obviously fucking did. She knew she knew pretty much every fucking thing.
Yeah,
if not everything.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, as Amy pointed out, and I agree, I think the girlfriend is just as guilty.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I mean, she knew.
Yeah, she definitely should have been charged as well.
And didn't she admit to on the stand that Wuornos admitted to her that she had killed somebody, killed a guy earlier that night or something, and
yeah,
I mean, I don't know, just like Wuornos was like, Ty, shut up, drink your beer, here's your cigarettes, and eat my muff.
Hell yeah, goddamn.
You didn't expect that one, mate.
Goddamn.
But yeah, so yeah, there's no way that she didn't know. No way.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah, she was brought back.
She obviously did, because she knew enough to be able to fucking, turn state witness and all that shit.
Sure.
So
exactly, and that was they're probably they probably threw a little all right, if you don't help us convict her,
yeah,
then this is what you're gonna get. We'll make sure you fucking get it.
Right,
right. And see, and that whole thing is what kind of makes me think about her, talking about the cops, setting her up, or at least there's something fucked off going on. In my opinion, I think that the investigation was fucking botched, man. There's definitely a lot of shit that should have happened that didn't happen, and it's fucking crazy. I mean, she obviously fucking, like I said, she killed the motherfuckers, but
yeah, right. I mean, you can't take that away from her, but just under the circumstances in which it happened was the MO and how it came about, strictly self-defense.
All right,
I don't
but like
believe
she was saying too, though, I kind of believe her with that about fucking the cops fucking cleaning up the scene to where there was no evidence as to where she could just keep going and keep killing motherfuckers, because I mean she's making their job easier.
And it seems so out there. It seems like such an out there.
It does, but I mean, I've heard of fucking
sense.
weirder fucking shit going on.
Exactly. I mean, it's not that we're hating on fucking cops. It's just it's pretty well known, and there's documented cases of some pretty deep fucking corruption, inside. inside the
And-
walls of like the FOP and shit.
and that's the thing too. One of the captain and the sergeant, they ended up getting into a lot of shit for fucking making movie deals fucking
Yeah,
months before she
absolutely.
even got arrested.
Yep. And she was she
So
always
that's
accused them of that too, and then they just wrote
yeah.
it off as you're crazy, you're crazy,
Uh-huh.
no,
And
and
they
then it
ended up
came
getting
out.
into world of shit for that too.
Yep. Yeah, they had to come out publicly admit in a press conference and shit that
Didn't one of them resign?
yeah, the
Uh-huh.
police chief I think resigned like right after that or something. He didn't want
Uh-huh.
nothing fucking to do with it right before it. So yeah, there was a scandal going on, and there was some corruption I think going on inside the police department at that
Right,
time.
and that's what kind of makes me a little bit sort of believe her side with that, with the fact that, you know what I mean, like these motherfuckers were covering up, me, like they were
Hmm.
basically letting me fucking keep doing what I'm doing. Like I
Right.
kind of believe her on that. Like I think that they let it keep going so that it it's almost like they fucking helped create a monster. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they helped make her what she was. But
Yeah, no, it's true. Amy mentioned again in the coming up with a lot of good points. Mentioned in the chat room that she never really had a whole lot of people on her side. She was a little different. She had some learning disabilities growing
Mhm.
up. She got made fun of. A lot of people picked on her. She
right, that's what I'm
started
saying.
and she would steal shit and everything just to kind of get the approval of these kids at school, like because she wasn't a materialistic type person, but
Right,
she
but
would
she wanted
be
to
that
impress
way
everyone else.
exactly to have these other kids look at her. So it's like nobody was really on her side, as Amy
Yeah,
pointed out. She didn't really have anybody on her side, and therefore she would go through to all lengths to make that happen. And now she's just seemed to be the the crazy one. And we've seen far too many times where a serial killer, serial murder is brought in and turn around and released numerous times. Rodney Alcala, that was one case. He was he should have been caught 3 times over. Just so
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, yeah. I mean, they just couldn't hold that little greasy rat, could they? No
he's,
greasy pig.
he's like the greased up deaf guy and shit. Don't mind me, I'm just doing my thing. Just fucking
Oh man,
there he
right
goes.
there he goes, and yeah, so and yeah, I mean, just doing some really shady shit to allow her to keep going out there, knowing that she's going to fall into a situation where she's going to end up killing and or
Right.
having to defend herself or whatever it is. And I thought it was almost kind of plausible. What she said was the cops were letting me clean up the streets for them,
Right.
taking the rapist and the women beater and the shit stains off the fucking street. It makes perfect fucking sense to me if you really
Right.
think of cops using a fucking somebody who is doesn't really have much of a fucking chance. Okay,
Right.
given the cards she was dealt and how everything just kind of fell into place, she didn't really have much of a fucking chance. So yeah, hey, we'll use her as a pawn to take and take out our dirty work. Do our dirty work for us.
Exactly. Like I said,
That's it.
and that's it, man. Like that's what I say. Like it would have been fucking hard if I was on that jury, man. Like I would have been like, and see, and that's it. Like reasonable doubt. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've got reasonable doubt. So I mean, and in multiple areas. You know what I mean? So I'd be like, man, yeah, we're fucked. I'd have to
Right.
leave from the fucking jury on that one, man. Like I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, I think you can see, a little reasonable doubt, in it. I mean, I don't know. It's a strange case. When I remember first looking into this, probably about a year or two ago, maybe a little longer. I'm like, yeah, wow, okay, first female serial killer, which is not necessarily true. There were other female serial killers before. I think she was the one that
Right.
they kind of really stuck with her. You hear that, you think of her.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't realize, man, this case went as deep and it was as crazy as it was.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
neither. Me neither.
it's really pretty wild. And it makes you want to think about, what exactly, she says in, this little clip that I think we're gonna round out the the show here. What do you think, Joe? I've given you some time now. Okay, we've talked about it. You've been sitting here thinking about it. What are you thinking? Are you more prone to believe that it was these murders were motivated by just the survival, like to shoot them and rob them, take their shit because I don't have a fucking job, I have to support my old lady, or is it something like, okay, oh, she got raped every time she fucking
No, I
went
don't
out.
think she got raped every time she went out.
Dude, so you think it's more probably that it was just motivated by, a survival mechanism. So, just robbing and shit.
Yeah, I think. But like we talked earlier, the fact that the shit she dealt with when she was younger with her dad and stuff like that probably puts out there that she had some daddy issues. Because all the guys she went for were a lot older than her.
Mm-hmm.
And when she were a lot older than her, the guy she married was a lot older than her.
Right.
I mean, she's got some daddy issues going on. And I think it gave her a deep hatred for men, because then you get one, regardless of whether you're a prostitute or not, you get one that treats you a little shitty, then that's when all hell breaks loose, because then you're thinking back to how you were treated when you were younger.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with it. It's I think it's a vengeful, type. It's like, everything that happened to her, as a child at the hands of a male, and whatever, Yeah, I think it was just a lot of anger coming out in these killings. But I think it was mainly motivated personally by, the need to rob somebody to survive another day. And you're also satisfying, this deep-seated anger, that brought about, a lot of trauma that you've had to deal with your whole fucking life, being treated like fucking trash and this and that. Now you gotta hit these boiling points, man. Just start, taking people out.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's I think that she just her. After that, she might have been, she was obviously, like I said, she had a fucked off upbringing, so that fucked her up. But what finally made her, snap, mentally and commit murder was that first guy. Like I said, I kind of believe her on that rape, but the subsequent afters, like her prostituting herself, like that's all she knew. That's what she knew, how to make money. And anytime that she went back and even attempted to try to do it, it would just come back to her that that moment of that that guy raping her, so and she would just fucking snap and just fucking kill him.
No, that's actually probably the most logical scenario on how it happened. Just these so you get the post-traumatic PTSD.
Right. Every time she goes back to try to do her job, she just takes her back to that moment, and every time she fucking snaps.
I'm gonna try that at my work. Every time I see a roll, every time I see a roll of fucking carpet, I'm just gonna start freaking out and throwing shit. All right, Tourette's, and start throwing shit. Oh my goodness! All right, so I got this. We're gonna round shit out. This is gonna take us out. Thank you, Mrs. Dreads. Even though you couldn't pop on and show everybody your face.
It happens.
And Jackal Monkey, as always, thank you. We'll just hang on though. We're gonna play this and then play us out. What does that mean? Oh, Bill O'Reilly. Oh, God, I hate that guy.
Damn. Fuck that fuck.
Here we go. Well, we'll talk to you guys next Sunday with a brand new serial killer. Oh, who will it be? Who will it be? You'll never tell. You'll never fucking tell. Here's Aileen in her last interview the night before she gets executed. Have a good night. And
so long, folks.
You know, I was just wondering how you're going to be, you know, at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared. I'm all right. I'm all right with it.
And how?
I'm all right with it, but like I said, remember, let them know that I know that the cops knew who I was. After Richard Mallory died, I left prints everywhere, and they covered it up. And let me kill the rest of those guys to turn me into a serial killer. I know they did, because I was no professional serial killer or anything, or murderer, or whatever you want to call it, you know. I wasn't professional at what I was doing.
Aileen,
I did some sloppy work, you know, and I left
How
prints.
have you prepared yourself for tomorrow morning?
I'm all right with it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Hey, I was tortured at BCI. They had the intercom on in the room, and they kept lying that it wasn't on, and they were using sonic pressure on my head since 1997.
Sonic pressure.
And every time I was trying to write something, I think they had some kind of eye in the cell, I'm not sure, but every time I started writing something, it went up higher. So I'm thinking that probably had the TV rigged. The TV or the mirror, something was rigged. They got a huge satellite on the compound. After they put the huge satellite on the compound, it could have been either rigged to the TV set or the mirror or something, because the electrician, when he put the mirror on the wall, he said, "Doesn't that look like a computer?" The back of it, and he stuck it to the wall.
And do you think, did that affect your mind, do you think?
Huh?
Did that affect your mind in some way, the sonic?
It was crushing my head, and they were using sonic pressure continually. Then when I had 3 meetings with Miss Villacorta on it, every meeting I had, she increased the pressure of the volume of the comm, increased the harassment on the floor, increased the trays being inedible, just increased every bit of my complaints and trashed all grievances. They're trying to make it look like I was crazy at all times, rig up the room with torture. If I said anything about I think their whole plan was to try to make it look like I was totally crazy, and so nobody would believe anything I had to say about anything, and then drive me there if they could. I suffered so bad. I was really struggling to survive. Had a lot of trays that were attempted murder and everything. I had to wash all my food off. And then one day I didn't wash my food off, and I was sick for 3 weeks, almost died.
But you're okay now.
I'm okay. I'm okay. God is going to be there. Jesus Christ is going to be there. All the angels and everything. And, you know, whatever's on the beyond. I think it's going to be more like Star Trek, beaming me up into a space vehicle, man. Then I move on, recolonize to another planet or whatever. But it's whatever's the beyond. I know it's going to be good, because I didn't do anything as wrong as they said. I did the right thing. And I saved a lot of people's butts from getting hurt and raped and killed, too.
So are you saying that you killed in self-defense or in cold blood? What do you, because you've changed your story. I'm just trying to
What are you talking about? Change story on what?
No, about whether it was self-defense or not.
I'm not going to say it, I'm not going to get in depth about my cases, Nick. I'm on my way to the chamber, nothing stopping it. You can believe it or you don't have to believe it. That's up to you, man. Put a big question mark on your film.
What more is there to say about the cops? What more do you want to say about the cops?
A lot of stuff. Did you know that they were surveilling me before I killed? And then I knew it? And that it was covered up? Did you know there was helicopters dropping down from the sky, deputy sheriff, with decoys picking me up 4 or 5 months before my arrest? It was covered up?
But nonetheless,
nobody ever asked me these questions.
Whether the cops were following you or not, Aileen.
Oh, whether the cops were following me or not, Aileen, what?
Let's say the cops were following you.
Yeah.
Let's say they were following you and they did everything that you're saying they did. Nonetheless, you killed 7 men.
Yeah, sure
And I'm
did.
asking you, what got you to kill the 7 men?
And I'm telling you, because the cops let me keep killing them, Nick. Don't you get it?
Not everybody is killing 7 people. So there must have been something in you that was getting you to
Oh,
do
you
that.
are lost, Nick.
So
I was a
explain-
hitchhiking hooker.
Right.
Running into trouble. I shoot the guy if I ran into trouble. Physical trouble. The cops knew it. When the physical trouble came along, let her clean the streets, and then we'll pull her in.
But how
That's
come
why.
there was so much physical trouble in because it was all in 1 year? 7 people in 1
Oh
year.
well. Oh well.
But why not say now?
Because I'm out of retaliation for taking my life like this and getting rich off it all these years in total pathological lying. Yeah, thanks a lot. I lost my fucking life because of it. Couldn't even get a fair trial. Couldn't even get a fair investigation or nothing. Couldn't even have my appeals right. You sabotaged my ass, society, and the cops, and the system. A raped woman got executed. It was used for books and movies and shit. Ladder climbs, the re-election, everything else. I got a big finger in all your faces. Thanks a lot. You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches, and you're gonna get your asses nuked in the end. And pretty soon it's coming. 2019, Iraq's supposed to hit you anyhow. You're all gonna get nuked. You don't take fucking human life like this and just sabotage and rip it apart like Jesus on the cross and say thanks a lot for all the fucking money I made off of you. And not care about a human being and the truth being told. Now I know what Jesus was going through. They've been trying to tell the truth, and I keep getting it stepped on. Concerned about if I was raped, I'm not giving you book and movie info. I'm giving you info for investigations and stuff, and that's it. We're gonna have to cut this interview, Nick. I'm not going to go into any more detail. I'm leaving. I'm glad. Thanks a lot, society, for railroading my ass. Okay, let's go.
It was really pretty incredible that Aileen had just sailed through the psychiatric test the day before. It makes you wonder what you'd have to do to fail.